hold on to your seats because Samsung is about to shake things up in a major way with the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Forget everything you thought you knew about the S Pen and the Ultra series because Samsung might be making a bold move by removing the iconic built-in S Pen slot. Yes, you heard that right. The S Pen could be gone from the internal compartment, and you might be wondering, why? Well, it's not all bad news. Samsung might be doing this to make room for something fans have been begging for, a larger battery. I know, sounds insane, right? But there's more to this than meets the eye, and when you hear the full picture, you might just be on board with the change. Stick around because we're about to dive deep into all the juicy details about the upcoming S26 Ultra. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you're as excited as I am about what Samsung has in store, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss out on the latest updates. Now let's get into it. For years, the S Pen has been a trademark feature of the Galaxy Ultra series. But here's the twist. Rumors are swirling that Samsung is ditching the internal slot and opting for external magnets, similar to what we saw with the Galaxy Z Fold 6. But don't worry, the S Pen isn't disappearing, it's just going to be attached differently. This change could free up space for a much-needed bigger battery, a move that's been on the wish list of fans for quite some time. Now, why should you care about this change? Well, Samsung is likely working on optimizing a phone's internal components, and by removing that S Pen slot, it's creating more room for performance-boosting parts. And here's where it gets really interesting. Rumors are also hinting at a slimmer camera setup. The magic? A high-tech variable aperture that could keep the camera quality top-notch without sacrificing valuable internal space. This might sound like small changes, but when they come together, they could lead to a phone that's sleeker, faster, and most importantly, more powerful. The S26 Ultra, expected to drop in early 2026, might not ditch the S Pen slot entirely. There's still some uncertainty about that, but it's clear that Samsung is exploring options to improve user experience by rethinking how the phone functions. And while this shift might ruffle some feathers among diehard S Pen fans, it's worth considering if it leads to a better battery life and overall performance. After all, we all want our phones to last longer, right? Beyond the S Pen drama, the S26 Ultra has some exciting tech upgrades in the works. The 200MP main camera isn't going anywhere, but expect some behind-the-scenes tweaks. Think better sensors, improved pixel technology, and smarter AI processing. While this may not be the revolutionary camera leap you might have expected, Samsung is refining its already impressive hardware to make sure photos look sharper, cleaner, and more vibrant, especially in tough lighting conditions. Performance-wise, Samsung could be bringing out the big guns with its next-gen Exynos 2600 chip, which might be built on a groundbreaking 2-in process. This could give the S26 Ultra a serious boost in power and efficiency, placing it ahead of both Apple and Qualcomm in the race for the fastest, most efficient chip. However, Snapdragon variants might still be a thing in some markets, so the real question is, how well will the Exynos perform? Let's talk charging. Now, here's where it gets a little different. Samsung might not integrate the magnetic charging ring for key wireless charging like some other devices. Instead, you may need to use a case with built-in magnets to make it work. It's a small change, but it could impact how you use your phone's accessories, to be prepared to rethink your charging setup. And the battery? Oh, it's getting a serious upgrade. Word on the street is that the S26 Ultra will sport a massive 5,500 mAh silicon carbon battery. Combined with a new Exynos chip and some major AI-powered optimizations in one UI, you're looking at a phone that not only lasts longer, but runs more efficiently than ever before. That's some serious stamina. On the design side, Samsung isn't slacking either. The S26 Ultra is expected to flaunt a titanium frame, thinner bezels, and a huge 6.9-inch display capable of reaching up to 3,000 nits of peak brightness. This could make it the brightest display on the market, perfect for outdoor use, and sure to make every photo, video, and app pop with vivid detail. It's shaping up to be Samsung's most premium device yet. So, what does all this mean? Samsung is pulling out all the stops with the S26 Ultra. Bigger batteries, faster performance, and smarter tech. While the S Pen slot might be on the chopping block, these other upgrades could make this one of the most exciting flagships we've seen in a long time. But there's still one lingering question. Will removing the S Pen slot turn out to be a brilliant move, or will fans feel like Samsung is fixing something that wasn't broken? Let me know in the comments below. Would you be okay with losing the built-in S Pen slot for a better battery and improved performance? Or do you think Samsung should stick with tradition? And before I wrap this up, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest news. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.